Next is I will be telling you some of my beauty tips. First would be to, if you are kind of girl who likes to wear makeup like me, please before you go to bed remove your makeup. I am currently having some breakouts. Yeah, it's because I didn't wash my face when I did go to sleep. That's a mistake. Yeah, and I will never do it again. I promise. Will always wash my face before going to bed, even if I'm tired. Please do wash your face, girls. It's fine to care about your beauty. It's innate to us humans. Even us, we like beautiful sceneries. Yeah, we like beautiful flowers and things. So it's normal. It's okay. And I really believe that one of the smartest women in the world are good looking because they know that beauty gives them the voice, and that voice they can use that to advocate. Beauty is a form of power. Yeah, I will not sugarcoat that. There's pretty privilege, but again, there's a lot of negative things that comes to it as well. Yeah, I dealt with a lot, like a lot. I did go through a lot of things as well, just for looking beautiful. Yeah, some people will try to humble you, some people will sabotage you, get jealous of you. Yeah, it's hard as well. Yeah, you do not know. It's hard. It's even hard to find friends which were not given of you. That's just reality.
The harassment, envy, stereotyping, and many more. If I see a good looking woman, confident with herself, others will try to tear her down, but me, I will be happy for her because I believe that that is her life and she should be the main character in it as she should. Beauty is like a sword. You can either use it to your advantage or be used against you. Beauty itself isn't really good or bad, it is a tool. So if you have a choice, wield it wisely. That's when beauty with a purpose comes in. So you can use it to advocate for the things close to your heart. You do not need to diminish yourself just for the comfort of others.
I know that I did I did my genetics and epigenetics wrong, but this 2026 I will be working forward to bettering it. So if you're interested in that and you wanna improve this 2026 with me, you can subscribe if you want. Next is don't prick your pimples. Never. I did never prick my pimples. That's why my skin is nice. Because when we prick our pimples, it opens, we know it opens entryway for bacteria, and the bacteria spreads on your skin, on your face as well. So don't prick your pimples. Yeah, I've tried it before. I didn't know I was having a facial and I wasn't listening to what the lady was saying. She said break because before I had breakup because I had allergy. Yeah, but basically normally me, I'm not really acne prone. Even if I don't wash my face for 3 days, as long as it doesn't have makeup, it doesn't really get breakout. But when I wear makeup and I don't wash it, I get breakout. Yeah, so don't prick your pimples again. That's just tested and proven for me. Next is, for me, I kind of use shampoo. Look at my hair. My hair is curly. It's thick, very thick. I use gentle shampoo on my hair, and you can also use shampoo already included with conditioner, so it isn't as stripping as much.
If not, just use a very hydrating conditioner.
Yeah, condition your hair afterwards. But if you struggle with dandruff, then just use anti-dandruff, antifungal shampoo because it's caused by malassezia. So yeah, just use anti-dandruff shampoo. Next tip would be, so here now on genetics and epigenetics part. Yeah. So me basically, before I was a mouth breather when I was young, because I was, yeah, that's just my life, my
Sometimes, due to crying or a stuffy nose, you may not even realize that you've developed it.
what I've, that's just what I've been doing. But as I grew on my teenage years, I stopped breathing using my mouth. When you breathe, use your nose. It's normal anatomy. Yeah, so that your airway will develop properly and it will help your facial features to develop better as well. So yeah, even if you don't do mewing, it's kind of popular, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know. But I don't breathe in my mouth that much. Even when I'm running or out of breath, I still try to make it a point to breathe using my nose. Then, next tip is use soft bristled toothbrush because we don't want to damage our enamel of our teeth. If you use hard toothbrush as well, it will make brushing harder and painful, and you will attach it to bad emotions and pain, so you won't be doing it as much. So use soft bristled toothbrush to not damage the enamel. And yeah, don't chew ice as well because it can damage your teeth. Next would be to sleep on your back. Yeah, me as well. I am a side sleeper, but I try to sleep more on my back right now because it can help your posture as well. Because me, I have a very heavy chest area, and I try to counter that by sleeping on my back.
Let me clarify. Disclaimer, it depends on your goal. So, back sleeping is good for spine alignment and if posture is your goal. Even babies, they sleep on their back to avoid death, but it can worsen snoring because gravity will pull the tongue backward, airway obstruction, it will result to snoring. Also, it can worsen acid. We know that. So, elevate your head, please, if you have a reflux condition. When you lie flat on your back, the stomach acid will flow upward to your esophagus more easily, and plus if you have incompetent lower esophageal sphincter because it relaxes during sleep because our body is relaxed. In nursing, we call this the parasympathetic state. Your muscles are relaxed, even your heart is beating slower. So if you have those conditions, you can choose side sleeping. So the best would be left side because that's just how normal anatomy works, how the stomach and the esophagus are positioned. So it can also reduce your snorings, not impeding the airway, and also it eases pregnancy discomfort if the person is pregnant because we don't want vena cava syndrome, and to improve digestion as well. And my last tip for now would be to have a normal flora boost. Not much for beauty but for health, but I will connect. If you do not have problem with your immune system. You will not get sick, so you will not have stuffy nose, so you will not mouth breathe. Really did big away for that. I know some of my tips are kinda weird. I'm even trying to experiment right now because I am right-handed and I'm trying to use my left hand more. Maybe it can activate both parts of my brain to work out more and be balanced. Heard of the hygiene hypothesis? It's that the idea of being too clean when you're young can make your immune system weaker later. So it's caused by immune system training. So when kids are exposed to germ, bacteria, or dirt in the right amount, their immune system can learn to fight it properly. So a little dirt during childhood can be really healthy for the immune system. But how can we apply that to us? So if you are sickly, you can try to go to nature or the beach or mountains to get some normal flora boost. Yeah, it will help you develop your body's normal flora so that you can fight off the infections or the viruses more. Yeah, so that's a health tip. I hope you will use that. But the most important of all is that of all these beauty tips, it doesn't really matter if you do not have a good heart. So what's most important again is to have a good heart.
Go home now. Those are some of my tips. Bye guys. Thank you.